First Honda Civic appeared in 1972 when the world was in global oil crisis and offered a cheap, reliable hatchback. Back in the late 1960s, Honda was mostly known for motorcycles and tiny city cars. But the world was changing fast. The 1970s oil crisis made people want smaller, fuel-efficient cars. And at the same time, new emission laws in the United States were making it harder for car companies to meet environmental standards. Honda had just developed something special, the CVCC engine, which could meet those tough emission standards without needing a catalytic converter. That gave them a huge advantage. So Honda created the Civic, a small, lightweight, front-wheel drive car that was cheap to run, reliable, and environmentally friendly. When it launched, it was exactly what people needed. And it became a massive hit around the world. The first Civic had a simple design and a small engine, but it stood out for its practicality and efficiency. It was the car that put Honda on the global map as a serious car maker. Since then, the Civic has evolved through 11 generations, from an economy car into one of the world's most popular and respected models, especially with the Type R versions, which turned it into a true performance legend. That is why I'm going to talk about how Honda Civic Type R and how it changed the front-wheel drive racing scene forever. It all began in 1997, when Honda took the humble Civic and turned it into something special, the Civic Type R EK9. The EK9 was lightweight, raw, and purely mechanical. It had a 1.6-liter VTEC engine making about 182 horsepower, which doesn't sound like much today, but the car weighed just over 1,050 kilograms, had a close ratio gearbox, limited slip differential, and stiffened suspension. It was built for balance, agility, and precision, not straight-line speed with 8,400 RPM VTEC engine. It felt alive in a way few RWD cars did. It proved that driving feel matters more than drivetrain layout. Key rivals then: compact, sporty front-drive hatchbacks and tuned imports of the era. Think hot Civics versus tuner scene favorites, Peugeot other small hot hatches, and later Integra/Acura siblings. Then came the EP3 in 2001, built in the UK. It used a 2-liter engine with 200 horsepower, and it became known for its rev-happy nature and sharp handling. The EP3 brought the Type R name to Europe. Honda started blending everyday usability with real performance. Enthusiast lap data shows EP3S posting Nürburgring times in the high 8-minute range, around approximately 8:46 for many unmodified runs. But these are community/BTG recordings rather than an official Honda development time. Key rivals then: Volkswagen GTI derivatives, other hot compacts and tunable imports that dominated early 2000s track days. In 2007, the FN2 arrived, more modern in looks, but heavier and more comfort-oriented. Some purists thought it was softer, but it still kept the VTEC excitement alive. The FN2, European Civic Type R, experimented with styling and comfort. It was more road-biased and used a torsion beam rear end in many markets, which some drivers felt made it less track-pure. Japan's FD2 Type R, a sedan sibling, kept a more hardcore, chassis-focused setup and performed better on circuits. Enthusiast Nürburgring runs for FN2 owners exist. Community BTG videos often show mid-8-minute laps. But again, no headline factory record like the later turbos. You could say that the FN2 had a split personality. Then Honda completely changed the game with the 2015 FK2. This was the first turbocharged Type R, producing over 300 horsepower and 400 Newton-meters of torque. A huge leap in performance. This car finally took the fight to European hot hatches like the Golf R and Focus RS. It smashed records, becoming the fastest front-wheel drive car at the Nürburgring, with a time of 7 minutes 50 seconds. The 2018 FK8 made it even better. It kept the same turbo engine but refined everything: chassis, aerodynamics, and comfort. It broke the Nürburgring record again, at 7 minutes 43 seconds, proving that a front-wheel drive car could beat many supercars on track. Critics called it the perfect hot hatch, blending performance, comfort, and control better than almost any rival. It became easier to drive fast, yet comfortable for daily life. Finally, we have the 2023 FL5, the newest generation. It's more mature, more stable, and still incredibly fast, running 7 minutes 44 seconds on the latest Nürburgring layout. It's the most refined, balanced, and capable Civic Type R ever made. Over the years, each generation of the Civic Type R has kept the same philosophy: lightweight engineering, front-wheel drive mastery, and pure driver connection. From the raw EK9 to the record-breaking FL5, Honda has proven that passion and precision can make even a small hatchback feel like a race car.